wanna roll with a good girl. Do it big, do it all for a good girl. One time, this is a song for the good girl.
Hey guys, welcome back to Good Girl Gone Fab TV. And if you're new to my channel, my name is Simone Renee. And if you're not new, welcome back. Happy New Year. It's 2019 here, and we are here with some new Fenty Beauty products. Now, if you know anything about me, I talk really fast, and I love Fenty Beauty products. It's my favorite brand, and Rihanna is my favorite person. So we always do Fenty Beauty reviews anytime I get a new product. So it's been a while since we've done some YouTubing, and you know, we got a lot to catch up on. As you can see, I have on some Fenty Savage, you know, repping. I also have on Fenty Puma. Can't lift my leg up clearly, but I got on Fenty Puma slides with my Fenty face. And all we need is like some Fenty bundles and some Fenty jewelry and some Fenty, like, I don't know, just lashes. Like, sis, I just need Fenty everything. Fenty house stuff, like Fenty ring light. I love Fenty Beauty. So in this video, we are going to be reviewing The Cure, which is the new Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer, and the Fenty Beauty Instant Retouch Setting Powder. So I got both of these, as well as the new setting powder brush, and you're gonna see how I apply these products, how it blends, how I like them. Spoiler alert, I like them a lot. And yeah, you're just gonna see how I beat my face with my Fenty Beauty. So if you want to see how I got this Fenty face, keep watching and make sure to subscribe to Good Girl Gone Fab. Before we keep going, I want to see you subscribe right now so you can get all the latest updates for Good Girl Gone Fab TV in 2019. All right, if you want to see how I got this look, keep watching. Okay, so first I'm just gonna prime my face with the Fenty Beauty Overexposed. Sorry, still trying to get the hang of this lighting. Anyways, Fenty Beauty Primer, Pro Filter Primer. I love it so much. And I just apply it all over my face. And it gives you like a blurring effect. It definitely helps with the foundation application. And then we're gonna just jump right into foundation. So I'm using my Fenty Beauty 420 Pro Filter Soft Matte Longwear Foundation in the color 420. And I always apply it to the back of my hands. I'm actually getting really low. Apply it to the back of my hand because this foundation does dry pretty fast. Once you apply it to the skin and start blending it out. And let me know if you like this backdrop I got going on. It's kind of like a new style for my channel. I wanted to give something more, you know, dimensional, kind of look into like where I film. So let me know if you like it. My backdrop is still back there, as you can see, but it's just not covering everything. And I'm sorry, I'm using the Fenty Beauty sponge as well. And I like this sponge a lot. It's really comparable to the Beauty Blender, honestly. It's just a different shape and a different color. And if I'm looking past the camera, it's because I'm looking into the mirror. Because I have one behind the camera. And usually I go in with 2 layers of foundation. Just because I like a pretty thick, well, not thick, but I like a pretty full coverage look. Even though one layer will work perfectly fine. If you hear door slamming, it's because my boyfriend just got home and I was trying to beat him, but I did not. So I definitely probably need to pick up a winter shade in this foundation, and I think 390 is supposedly my winter shade, but for now, you know, this 420 is just gonna have to work. Buying makeup is expensive, guys. Like, trying to keep up a beauty blog and a beauty channel and trying to review all the latest products is not cheap. And that's honestly like half of the reason why sometimes I slack on reviews and on videos and on. It's like, I mean, I could review the stuff I have here, but you guys want to know the stuff about the tea, about the real, the new releases and the new products, and I got bills. And as much as I love my Fenty, I can't get everything. And then we're just going to jump right into it. So this is the Fenty Beauty Pro Filt'r Instant Touch Concealer in the color 390. This is not my first impression. I'm re-recording this video. So I know kind of how to work it. I also wore it this morning. And I like to go in a little bit because this concealer is very thick and it dries really fast. Similar to the foundation. It's thicker than the foundation because most concealers are, but it also dries incredibly fast. Okay, so highlighted points, under eyes, nose, and forehead. I luckily have a relatively normal sized forehead. So this concealer is a little bit more orange than like I would typically use. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I think like I wish it was a little brighter, and that's just me finding another color that might work a little bit better, just because this was the only shade I picked up. It definitely conceals, but this like doesn't highlight as much as I would hope and like for it to. So when I'm blending out my concealer, I kind of let it sit for a second. That's the last part I blend out because it helps the coverage. And it blends out easily. Like you can see, it doesn't take much to blend out, but you just have to work pretty fast before it dries down. And then I go on with a second layer just because it's not as bright as I would like it. Because typically if I'm wearing concealer, like some days, I'm not gonna lie, some days I just wear foundation and put on some powder and not be out the house, like if I'm just going to work. But if I'm wearing concealer and a full coverage concealer like that, I want it to be concealed. Like I want to look beat and snatched. So that second layer definitely, as you can see, like is bringing out the highlighted part of my under eye. All right, and then that is my concealer. Now, I like the coverage of this concealer. My face looks really good, but I just wish that this shade that I got matched with in store was brighter. So that's not really anything on the concealer. So far, it looks good. No creasing. It looks pretty good. I would say this concealer is thicker than my Too Faced Born This Way concealer. That's really the only thing I can compare it to because it's not. I use the NARS Soft Matte Complete Concealer, and it's about as thick, but this is a pot formula. So then I'm gonna go in with my Fenty Beauty Matchstick in the color Truffle to contour my face. I'm going to use as much Fenty Beauty as possible since your girl got products. I don't even like do my contouring in a specific order. I kind of just, it depends on like my mood. Today I feel like, sometimes I'll do my contour after I set, but today I just feel like carving out my face so we can know where to put the powder. Contour, blended out, face concealed and highlighted. Now this is my favorite part of the Fenty Beauty launch. The new launch is the Fenty Beauty, what is it called? Pro Filt'r Instant Retouch Setting Powder in the color Honey. I love this powder so much so far. It is a beautiful yellow toned, and it's actually formulated for the shades 390 through 300, or 300 through 390. It's a really great brightening powder. So I usually go in with way less. Okay. Ooh, okay, here we go. And I put it under my eye with my damp sponge. In all the places that I highlighted, and then under my contour. Kind of carving it out. And this powder smells, it has like maybe like a lavender or a vanilla, I don't know. It has a scent to it, but it's not overbearing. Ooh, yes, yes, yes. Look at that. My face is about to be beat, honey. Beat. Look, the powder is what gets you that beat. I'm telling you. Take any excess powder, kind of like on my forehead, and I kind of just dab it in. And I'm gonna let this sit for a second because I'm a baddie. And then I'm gonna take some darker powder that's not Fenty and kind of set my contour, and then I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so we're back, and I'm gonna use the new Fenty Beauty 170 setting powder brush. And this is my first Fenty Beauty makeup brush. I'm so excited. And it's so pretty, and it's dirty because, like I said, I used these products yesterday and this morning. And I used it because I was filming the video, didn't turn out how I liked my makeup overall. So I'm refilming it, but nevertheless, I used this brush to kind of wipe away any excess powder. And this brush is really, 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 really soft. So I like it, but I definitely have to, you know, go to work brushing off this excess powder. And just go all over my face. And set that away. I really, really like this powder. And then this is kind of what my face looks like before I apply lashes or highlighter or setting spray. Making sure everything is blended. Then I'm going to take my setting spray, set this bad boy. Then we're going to come back after I do my eyes really, really quick. All right, so lashes on. I got a little bit of inner corner shimmer from the Fenty Beauty Galaxy palette. Keeping on theme with the Fenty Beauty. So next I'm just going to highlight my face with this also new Fenty Beauty Fairy Bomb highlighter. This is like my favorite highlighter at the moment because it's so pretty. And you can wear it all over your body. And a little bit goes a long way with this powder. I usually just use a little bit in the top, like some fallout, because look at that. Booming. Just booming, like Makeup Shayla say, like it's Metro booming. And I didn't even have to dig into the whole pot. So this is the color Copper Chill. I love this highlighter so much, and I thank my good sis for getting this for me for Christmas because I begged all my friends to get me this powder. And ooh, see, look at that. I'll just put on a little bit, and it's just boom. Fenty really be coming through with the products. I also have on the Fenty Beauty Fly Liner because this is the only eyeliner I have, so it's really good too. Like, I don't have any Fenty Beauty product that I don't think is good. Now, I have some that I think are better than others, but yes, I definitely recommend this highlighter. It is, let me show you guys. It's like a loose powder highlighter, and it's a brown shade. So it is very, very pretty, super pigmented, and this color I think would be good on, especially dark brown skin tones, but I love it. So yeah, Next, I'm just going to put on some Fenty Beauty Gloss. This is the color Fairy Bomb, the newest to the Gloss Bomb family. Alright, and this is the finished look. So overall, I mean, obviously this is a complexion video. I used the highlighters, the powder, the brush, and some other Fenty Beauty products. But out of the new collection, I definitely recommend the powder. It is very fine and very well melded. It's soft and a little bit goes a long way. Like this powder is $34, I believe. $32, $32 or $34. I'll put the pricing below. And it comes in 8 shades. And I never thought I would like a powder more than my Laura Mercier powder. And even though I just got this, I definitely say I will be using this on a more consistent basis than my Laura Mercier. Just because the color range is better for the concealer colors and my skin tone. Even though the Laura Mercier is a translucent universal shade, the fact that this caters to my exact skin tone is very appealing, and I don't have to worry about flashback. I don't have to worry about, you know, looking like a ghost. Like, clearly my skin looks really good. But overall, the powder is my favorite thing that I've tried from the collection. I love it. And finding a good setting powder is really hard because it'll have flashback, it'll make you look cakey, it'll not mattify your face, and this really did it. And I'm so happy. I really love this. Next, the concealer. The concealer is $26, and I really do like it. I'm gonna have to play around with it more and probably wear it and maybe mix it with some other colors. I think I am gonna pick up a lighter shade. Maybe like when I was looking online, I saw like 330, 345. So I'll look and see what other like brightening shades I might work with. But overall, this is a really good concealer. I don't have any complaints. Like I said, I wore it earlier today, and my face didn't crease. It's a really solid concealer, especially if you wear it with the foundation. I think you'll really like it. So if you like the foundation, you'll love the concealer. If you love the foundation, then you'll love the concealer. So really good. And then the last thing I picked up was the Fenty Beauty brush. Now this is not a necessity. The brush is also $32, I believe, so it is pretty pricey, but it's a nice collector's item. It definitely helped, you know, apply and sweep the powder away. I liked it a lot. So overall, for the Cure collection, I would give it a good, I'd give it a 9, 8.5 out of 10, just because I didn't find my perfect color match. But overall, my face looks super beat. I look beautiful. And I really do like the foundation and the concealer together, but the powder is a 10 out of 10. The concealer is like an 8, so that's why. And then the brush, I really like the brush. I don't really have a grade for it. It works well, just like another brush. None of the bristles came out. It worked well. So overall, I like this look. If you guys liked my Fenty face, my updated Fenty face, you know, 2019 Fenty face with all of the works, let me know. Make sure to thumbs up this video, subscribe to GoodGirlGoneFab TV, and let me know what you think. I'm excited to have new videos for you guys in 2019, and see you guys in the next video.